My friend, today we're going to talk about a real keen observation and a real keen idea. The one thing that all guitar players have in common, that, can play guitar, that are fun and good, is that they practice. Meaning, the whole point of this video is to show you how to practice. This whole channel, in fact, is to show you how to get a foundation of musical theory so you can start performing and having fun with music and then showing others. But the truth of it is, if you sit down for 5 minutes every day and you work on dexterity or muscle memory with both hands, by being able to do all downstrokes or all upstrokes or alternating picking or economical down, down, up, or up, down, it helps you to assign concepts or feelings with motion because you're doing a multitude of things. It's kind of hard to think in time. Baby steps. If for 1 year, the only thing you did was go C for C major, D for D minor, E for E minor, F for F major, G for G major, A for A minor, B for B diminished, and then C for C major, and then worked on your scales and being able to do them forwards and backwards allows you to see that C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C can be played in 3 different patterns. Once you master those 3 patterns, you can move it anywhere on the fretboard. I suggest using something called the circle of fifths because it allows you to practice patterns for each key. If we wanted to do something called a, let's see here, how about a major 7 chord? We would have C, E, G as an arpeggio. If we play a major 7th, our 1, our 3, our 5, a major 7, and then our 1 again, we get something pretty spectacular. Fun, huh? It's one concept that you could work on. How long do you spend on that? Well, I guess it's up to you. I would suggest maybe 2 hours in total, but as long as you put 2 hours into playing C major 7, and then you could go to like an F major 7 and you could do the same concept, and utilize that major 7th tone, what you've done is you've taught yourself how to do it in 2 keys. Well, the circle fifths, if you could do it in G and C and E and A and D and B, well then you of course can do it in A flat or G flat or D flat. It's the same mechanism, just shifts and moves around. The one thing that I could say besides just having complete fretboard mastery, it always comes in time. If you do anything in time, it will come to you. So if you do not have rhythm and you have 2 hands and a lap and you go together, and then the next time you do opposites, you will get good at doing that, right? Well, what happens when you do them opposites, but you add a beat? This allows you to count multiple rhythms. Even if you were to slow it down, you would be able to do the same beats. So why wouldn't you be able to speed it up and do the same things as well? And then switch hands. When you can go back and forth between 2 hands doing the same thing and switch it from one side to the other, it's the same thing as playing guitar. You are absolutely practicing the practice of practicing, and you don't even need the guitar there. Just like playing the circle fifths in your mind, knowing C has no sharps and saying C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Here, give me a note. C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G. Going through your circle fifths and memorizing just those notes as your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is invaluable because down the road, what you're going to want to do is be able to have correlation between what a G, B flat, and D is compared to a major G, B, D, as all music is viewed through the eyes of the major. Some people get lessons, some people do not. Some people play their whole life and don't care about anything that I talk about on this channel, which is fine. Some people that run channels like this edit videos. I don't. It's a clear stream of conscious kind of thing. So the time that I would be using editing, I'm actually practicing, if that makes any sense. So at a point in my life, I did no practicing. At a point in my life, I did 30 to 40 minutes and it seemed daunting. The last time that I was practicing before I hurt my hand falling, it was around 3.5 to 4 hours. Every single time I sat down, that's how long I would play for. It really took about 2 years of doing that for 3 hours each day to realize how to practice. The idea is you take one concept, you bullet point how you want to do it, you describe it as a beginner, intermediate, and an expert level, and then you take it from there about correlating it through music analyzation. What does that mean? If you were to play canon, Pachelbel, what key is that? Could be in D, D, C sharp. When we walk down this and you feel these If you could play that progression in every single key and know exactly where you're at on any instrument that you play and know what that feeling is and then be able to explain that to somebody, that is priceless. Because what happens is you will start hearing like a million tunes that use the same cadence that Pachelbel does. In fact, Pachelbel's so famous, it is a cadence. So the idea is when you add vocabulary into your vocab bag, you add concepts that you practice firsthand, you can relate what major is relative minor. You can see chords as being derisions of 3 notes, dyads that form triads. There's only 7 of them in a chord. And most people never get to an augmented because they've never heard of something that's not already present in a major chord. When you go above that next tier level of where you already are, and then you share that with a group of individuals, whether writing music, attending workshops, getting lessons, teaching lessons, you end up being able to complicate this and have fun with music beyond your wildest dreams. So what I'd like to suggest to you today, write down on a piece of paper what you want to do, put it down, time yourself doing it, and each day try to go 5 minutes further until you're about 35 to 40 minutes worth of practice. If you can practice a concept for 35 minutes on your own, go get a teacher. If you can get that teacher and keep them from 2 months to 6 months, that shows you can follow through. They will give you a vast amount of things to work on. And the idea is when you work on those, whether you want to or not, you will become a better individual musician playing this and have more critical thinking skills, being able to dissect the fretboard and thusly being able to diddly 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 wah and play all over the place. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for some. If it is, the whole takeaway from this is practice. Set a goal, reach that goal. Aloha.